Welcome back to the Paranormal Sessions Podcast. My name is David Granado, and I am a psychic medium and paranormal investigator. If you have noticed, I haven't uploaded anything in the last 10, 12 days, and the reason why is there's been so much paranormal activity in my bedroom. I was actually shocked. I mean, I've seen more in these last roughly a little bit less than 2 weeks than probably in the previous maybe 3 to 4 years. I mean, there's just been I see movement all around before I go to bed. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't uploaded, because I'm trying to document everything. But before I go into what I wanted to discuss tonight, I do want to let you know I'm going to change the format, because if you notice, my schedule is I release a new video every Wednesday. Well, I'm going to change that to it's just going to be weekly, because I find that, let's say something happens on a Thursday, I need to go ahead and upload it while all the information, not all the information, while all the activity is still fresh in my mind. So that way I can explain that clearly, because there's been times where something has happened and then I get distracted, and by the time I'm ready to upload it for the following Wednesday, I might have missed or forgot to include some information or something that might have happened that I wanted to talk about. So I'm changing that to weekly. But I wanted to now get back to what happened. I think it happened 11 days ago. I could be off a day or two. But I'm laying in bed, and of course I can see activity, above me and to the sides. But, I'm used to that, so I figured, okay, it's time to go to sleep. So I'm laying in bed, turn off the lights, and within maybe 10 seconds, maybe 15 seconds, I start to hear this sound like someone's talking, and I can tell it's a woman, but it's like really low, and I'm trying to strain to hear what make out what I'm hearing, but I can't. And it starts getting a little bit louder, and it's not a woman talking, it's a woman wailing. And the longer I listen to it, because the wailing from this evil spirit, of course, lasted for about 30 seconds, which I was kind of surprised. Normally when they have tried to talk to me, they'll usually just say hi or something. Of course I ignore them. But this one, it was wailing, and it sounded like the woman is in a pit that's probably 20 feet down. And you can tell from the wailing, she's in agony, all that, but I knew that was evil. I could sense her right off. But I've never had that much contact with evil, because the last time they tried to reach out to me, I was walking into the bathroom and I hear a woman behind me say hi, and of course I just ignored it. But right after that ended, it reminded me of something I had read in a book, and I believe it was a book by Lorraine, and they're talking to a priest, and I guess he was relatively new, if I remember, because I read this book maybe 2 years ago. And the priest is saying, well, if I run into a spirit, how do I know if it's a good spirit or an evil spirit? And so Ed tells the priest, he goes, well, what I do, if any spirit reaches out to me, I always say, in the name of God, how can I help you? And if it's evil, it's not going to respond, because you've already invoked, in the name of God. But if they do talk to you, then they know it. Then it's a good spirit. And I thought of that right after heard that wailing. But I knew just the way everything started that it was evil. And the weird thing, right before I heard the wailing while I'm laying in bed, I see this movement where they're kind of like going across the ceiling and then going back and going, back and forth, kind of like in a zigzag movement. And that lasted for maybe, maybe 5 or 6 seconds. And the other thing I noticed, and this happened earlier in the day, I'm seeing all these little bits of black that shoots by. And right there, and of course I know that's evil spirits. But I could tell during that day it kind of increased more, and I assume that's when they decided to try to do this wailing to see how, like, I was going to try to help them or something. But I could tell as soon as the wailing started, this is evil. I mean, really evil. And so, like I said, it went on for about 30 seconds, and then it stopped. And I doubt they'll ever do that again, or if they do, they'll probably wait like they did last time, like 2 years ago, or when that was, when I was walking in the bathroom and an evil spirit said hi to me. But I did remind me of that situation in that book about, if you ever go on investigations and you happen to hear someone talking to you, you don't know if it's good or evil. So that way, if you ever are asked, then say, in the name of God, how can I help you? And if they answer, then they're good. But if they don't say anything, you don't talk to them any further. That's all you say. If there's no response, you just ignore it. Now, with all the activity in my bedroom, I've already had a couple other things I want to upload, and I'm going to do that in the next couple of days. So there might be times where I might upload 2 or 3 videos in a week, and then the next week maybe just one. But I thought just trying to set on a set schedule on Wednesdays just didn't seem like it was working best for me. So that's actually all I wanted to say today. I hope it's a very short video, but there were some other significant changes that happened during these last week or so, which, like I said, I'm going to upload that probably in the next couple of days. But I hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, please like and subscribe, since I'm a extremely small channel. And remember, there is evil out there. I have seen it, so be safe. Bye.